How did Beatlemania impact popular culture? If you're curious about how a single band could change the face of popular culture, you're about to find out. Let's talk about the phenomenon known as Beatlemania and its profound impact. Beatlemania, which emerged in the early 1960s, was more than just a fan frenzy. It was a cultural revolution. When the Beatles appeared on the American TV show The Ed Sullivan Show in February 1964, it marked a turning point. Their performance drew a record-breaking 73.9 million viewers, and this exposure catapulted them to international superstardom. The Beatles' influence on music was immense. They shifted the dominance of American artists in rock and roll to British acts, sparking what is known as the British Invasion. This movement inspired thousands of young musicians across the U.S. to form their own bands. Tom Petty, Nancy Wilson, and Billy Joel are just a few examples of artists who were inspired to pursue music careers after seeing the Beatles on TV. Their fashion sense also had a significant impact. Initially influenced by the Teddy Boy style, the Beatles later adopted a more polished look with matching suits, which became iconic during their appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show. As the 1960s progressed, they experimented with psychedelic and Eastern-inspired clothing, setting trends that continue to influence fashion today. Beatlemania was not just about the music or fashion, it was a social phenomenon. The Beatles provided a platform for female teenagers to express their spending power and sexual desire publicly, something that was unprecedented at the time. Their music and image suggested a disregard for traditional adult opinions and moral standards, which resonated deeply with the youth of the 1960s. The band's impact extended into the counterculture movement. They were seen as leaders of the youth culture, inspiring collectivist thinking and bohemianism. Their music addressed social issues, such as in songs like Paperback Writer and Eleanor Rigby, which provided commentary on the social changes of the era. The Beatles' influence even crossed international borders, particularly in Eastern Europe. Their music helped young Russians defy communist ideology and contributed to the spread of the English language. This cultural exchange played a significant role in the eventual fall of communism in Eastern Europe. In terms of fan culture, Beatlemania set a new precedent. The passionate devotion of their fans, characterized by screaming at concerts and waiting for hours to catch a glimpse of the band, became a blueprint for future fan interactions. This intense fan culture has been seen in subsequent bands like the Monkees, Duran Duran, the Backstreet Boys, and even Justin Bieber. The Beatles' legacy continues to be felt today. They remain one of the most influential bands in history, with their music and style continuing to inspire new generations of musicians, designers, and fans alike. Their impact on popular culture is a testament to the power of music and fashion to shape and reflect societal changes.